early birds and night owls. My name is Nox, aka Mako, and welcome back to Project Highrise Miami Malls. We are just 87 employees short of obtaining our gold medal. That means we're gonna have to do a lot of building today, particularly building up, because it seems like we don't really have any more room for businesses. So we have to do a lot of building up just to make sure that we have more than enough spaces for them. Now, I think the places that employ the most people are not going to be guys like these. I think I'm going to actually kick these guys out and fill this place up with more guys like these, because these guys employ 4, 6 there, 6 there. Ooh, hello. Thai, Japanese, and Chinese restaurant employing quite a few people. How about the French one? 4. Okay, so we are going to build a lot of Asian gourmet restaurants, apparently. So I might, want to kick these guys out, make a nice little place over here with more gourmet restaurants, because these guys seem to just employ 3, and I'm not okay with it. I mean, that adds to the total, but it's not enough. It's never going to be enough. Also, I did put in the elevator here, by the way. I realized it right before I actually saved the game that I hadn't put an elevator, and so I put that in just to make sure that we could actually get that whole area done. Now, first thing I want to do is I want to lower these guys right back down to 100%, because it seems like we have a lot of dissatisfaction happening all over the place. And so we want to make sure everybody's satisfied. That way they won't leave us, because right now we need tons of people staying here. And, oh, what? Could not dispose of our trash yesterday. Oh? Oh! Well, you know what? Too bad, so sad for you. You're basically stuck here. You cannot quit because you are a service. So you are stuck with us. And wow, look at how happy these people are. They're just super happy. I'm going to go ahead and just bump them up immediately because they are that happy. I mean, as soon as we probably put more restaurants in here, then we're like, you know what? I really don't like this. So I guess I shouldn't have been happy that time. Yeah, you should have been happy that one time. That's okay. We should be able to get some more money from these guys, which is always good, because we, of course, just lowered the rents all over the place. So let's see. 125, you're still happy with that? All right, 150 for you then. And these guys, oh boy, they're really happy. So I think we're going to go for 150 on every one of these guys, just so we can, squeeze out a little bit more profit for them. It seems like, oh, wait, what? You like being in a high traffic area. That's why you're happy. Okay, you're not that happy, so we're going to lower you back to 125. I think that's, wait, were you higher than that? Were you, oh, you were already at 125 and you were already happy. Wait, what? 150 for you then. Apparently, you're happy that you're making a profit and that's all that matters. Wow, there are a lot of people going through here. I wonder why they're all flocking to this elevator instead of, going to just taking this elevator. It's a little bit weird because it seems like this elevator is actually broken and they're just like, no, I think I'm going to use that one. Why? Why? Oh boy, some people, I tell you, they just, you can't make sense of them. Whatever, whatever. They are who they are going to be. And are they actually taking this up? Going here, going up. Huh? Am I seeing what? I have no idea how pathing works, but clearly pathing is messed up here. Okay, well, ignoring the fact that we just saw that, we're going to go ahead and just place this right over here. We're going to make a new one right over here for the trash because, we don't have any money because we just got automatic renovations. Typical of this game to just throw that right at us when we're trying to do something. Well, that's okay, because now that we actually know what's wrong, we can go ahead and fix that. And I'm going to clear this out from here. Let's see. So we can clear these things out. We're going to have to build our new collection room right up in here. Delete this one here. And we are going to have to move this guy somewhere down here. I don't think we're going to need, more storage, because it seems like we have more than enough right now. And this guy, can we move you, down here? Yes, we can. Perfect. So we're going to need, of course, some more closets right up in here and right up in there. So these guys can be connected. Let's see. I know you need water. I know, the obviously, they launder, so they're going to need water. And electricity, I figure both of you are going to need it. Oh, somebody needs phone. Okay, that's fair enough. Is that good? This seems to be good. All right, so we're good there. And now, you guys, it's finally happening. We have a clear hallway here, so we can go ahead and just decorate that. Let's see. Where is the wall? Is it this one? Yes, it is. Woo! So it's actually looking really, really nice. Let's see. We need the mall seating, though, for this. So we're going to go ahead and just do something like that. And suddenly, this area looks a lot nicer for the people who are, walking through here. Let's see. We need indoor plants. I think it's this one. Yes. Perfect. So now we have, you know, a super nice area for them to walk through. And that way they won't be like, weird shops that smell a little bit strange. Smells like laundry detergent. What is that about? I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Anyway, oh boy. So these guys should be getting happy pretty soon. There we go. Perfect. And we have to build in a new restaurant over here, huh? I think I'm going to keep it just the same way, though. I would love, really, really love to build in, you know, a gourmet restaurant there, but I want to keep it just this way because we did it like this for a reason. So let's see. Who left us before? I think it must have been the buffet, I want to say. So let's go ahead and get the buffet, I want to say. I'm a poet and didn't know it, as is usual. Let's go ahead and drop a window up in there. And this... what can we put up in here? Because this is definitely space enough for something else. Actually, I think the, these guys need something that actually has to go up in there. Limousine car service, I think, cannot go underground. So yeah, we have to save that spot for that for sure. And we're gonna have to move all these guys up, unfortunately, because, as you can expect, we are going to have to build up more. We can't actually have the 30th floor. We have to go up to, like, floor 40 or something like that. So let's see. First things first, can we fit stores in here? No, we cannot. We can, however, fit small restaurants, but there is a problem with that because they're going to start complaining that everything's a little bit stinky, so instead we're just going to put some, you know, mall directories here, and we'll just decorate the rest of this with art. That way they can be happy. And moving upwards. So let's see. We have to move upwards. We don't exactly have much money right now, so that's a little bit sad, but we're going to try to get as much as we can. Wow. We really can't build up there? What? Can we build this? We cannot build that. However, maybe if we delete this, we should be able to do that, right? Let's see. We can now build that. And can we do this? No, because apparently that's part of the whole observation tower. Fair enough. Okay, well, we're going to have to build up very, very slowly just because. Wait, did I even need all of this to be exclusive elevators? I think I realized my mistake, you guys. I didn't actually need these, did I? Actually, no, I did. Never mind. I was like, I'm still trying to think of why they were just ignoring these elevators and going from here to there, going up and like that. It's just so weird. So bizarre. All right, so we're going to build up as much as we can then, because it seems like we can't afford to do everything, and now we can't even afford to put in the elevator over here. Money troubles. God love it. Especially since we still actually have loans out, so that's not so good. Maybe we should pay those off before we actually do anything else, because having loans, never a good plan, especially when we're trying to finish this scenario off. We are done with expanding upwards. Now we just have to build everything where we need to go. So we're going to go ahead and move this guy up over here. And honestly, that doesn't leave any room for trash and recycling. What are we going to do about that? Well, it seems like we're going to actually have to build out a little bit more on each side, which is okay. Let's see, not that one. I meant to use these ones. We're going to go and build out a little 2 and 2 over there. It seems it's going to look a little bit weird, but I wanted to actually get 2 restaurants up in here because I figured 2 is better than 1. We'll actually be able to get some more people, and we won't need as many services. So right now, the only service that we need is a bottled water service. And of course, they expect trash bins and recycle on every single floor, or excuse me, where they are. So of course we're going to put them here on the corners, and that should be good. We're going to go ahead and Berlin Beer Garden, wow, how original. How horribly original. Let's see, they are going to need electrical. Something about this I do not like, actually. I might just go for the bigger one instead, because something about this just seems really weird. They don't really need too many services. I'm not okay with that for some reason. I feel like if it's a legit restaurant, they will want a ton of services. So instead, let's go for a large one that's going to take up a lot of space. Ooh, actually, now we have enough room for our trash and everything else. So perfect. That works out a little bit better, although now the trash is next to these poor guys, so I mean, whatever. And we're going to go for, there we go. It's not a beer garden, but now they need electrical, water, and gas. That makes some more sense to me. And of course, they need trash and recycle. That's there. Now they need some more services, though. So bottled water, limousine, floral design. Fair enough. So let's go ahead and give them electrical, because of course, this is where they're finally going to end up. Do we not have money or something? I was like, wait, what? Huh? Dude, I was like, are we not connected here? I guess we can probably just extend that over there, because we're going to have to move these guys eventually. And let's go ahead and bring this out to there. And let's see, water, are you? Yeah, you know what? We're going to have to wait. Let's just wait until these guys can get moved, because that needs to be... Oh my gosh. Elevators are always breaking down. Why is this a thing? Like, it seems like the elevators are more broken than they aren't. And let's fill that in just because we're going to need some building piece in there, just so we can build in whatever stores we decide are going to go in here. Now, that should be done in a second. There we go. We can now go ahead and remove those guys and rebuild right over here. Perfect. And... perfect. Okay, so now we can get water up here pretty easily. So let's go ahead and do that. And of course, same thing with gas. We're going to go ahead and do that as well. And ta-da! Now, we can actually put a restaurant here. So let's go ahead and get ourselves... Ooh, we don't have the money. Ah, boy. Yeah, it's been a rough road trying to get to the point where we're at right now. So let's see. Maybe we can build the bottled water, limousine, and floral design. So where are those guys? I have a feeling that something is stuck in here. Let's see. Floral arrangement services. Wow, okay, well, this can go upstairs. I'm not so sure I want to do that, though. Can it go downstairs? If it can go downstairs, I'm going to leave it downstairs. It can. Perfect. Well, we're going to go ahead and just dump you right up in there, and I really hope you don't need anything, because that's going to make us really, really upset. So, now we need, I think, some business services here. Bottled water. Not present, no demand. This, I believe, can go downstairs, right? Yes, it can. Good, and I guess we'll just place it right next door. And lastly, we are in need of... Excuse me? There we go. We are in need of... What was it? Was it limousine service? For some reason, I cannot remember. I'm going to assume it was limousine service and just put it right there. And, well, I don't know what we need to connect here, but hopefully it'll tell us pretty soon. That is electric. Maybe it needs phone. I have a feeling it's going to need phone, so we're going to go ahead and just connect that with phone. There we go. Doesn't need anything else. Let us see. I guess it's taking a little while to build because only one person's on that. Oh my gosh, the elevators all over the place. Oh, we need more electric. Or we don't have any over here. Okay, that's fair enough. And now we are basically broke. I'm sorry, whoever you are, you're going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait because you're not going to get any services for a very long time. We need more money, basically. And we should probably focus tomorrow on, instead of building, one business, opening a few different ones. That way we can start earning some more money. Especially since it looks like we need to start renovating as well. So that's... that's a thing. That's definitely a thing. And of course, we can't grab any more loans because I've not exactly been paying them off. I know, that's so bad. But we've not really been getting much money to work with. So, on to tomorrow. Alright, we have some kind of money, so let's get to building before we actually lose that money, because I have a feeling that we're going to need to start renovating pretty soon. So let's go ahead and put in Eastern here. That, I have a feeling we're going to bring in quite a few people. Now, what happens when we build these rooftop restaurants is that people get very upset because the lines for the restaurants are very, very long. Of course, we can't build another rooftop restaurant, so instead we're going to go and build in a few gourmet restaurants around, I suppose. I guess we can just fit 2 on each floor, sure. Let's do that much? I don't know if that's too much. I have a feeling that might be a little too much. But if it's not that much, then we can probably just continue building more. I don't know. I feel like I want to add more expansive stores, but for the space that we have, I think building the 2-floor stores is probably going to be for the best. So let's do something like that there. And these over here. And that should be good. Now, we obviously have that room over there. What are we going to do with that? We are, of course, going to build in other restaurants. Can we... Ooh. We can go for these. However, I have a feeling that people might appreciate other restaurants a little bit more, like the smaller ones, like maybe cafes and whatnot. But part of me doesn't want to go for a cafe, so I might... can get more people working in these than we can in the other ones. Yeah, you know what? Actually, we're going to need trash and recycling. What are we even talking about? We're going to need trash and recycling on each floor here, so we can't even get the bigger restaurants. We're going to have to stick with the smaller ones for sure. Okay, well, I guess that settles it. We're going for these guys right there, and hopefully it's going to be enough. You know what? I think I want to make one more floor with just that kind of thing. So let's go ahead and do some more trash here. Why didn't it even pause? Go for it, game. Go for it. Go at full speed, too. There we go. All right, so we're going to do that, and we're going to need ourselves some more gourmet restaurants, just because these tend to, have the most employees. Okay, that was fast. And as for these floors here, what can we do with that? We can build another expansive store, but again, this doesn't seem like it employs that many people, so that would be kind of a waste of space. How's about maybe one of these stores? Wait, is that? No, that's a bank. Oh, We can definitely do that. We can do that pretty easily. However, they might be upset if we move them too close to the restaurant, so we're going to have to leave this floor, like, empty. Maybe have it decorated and things like that, so that way we can use it for something. So, right, we're going to go for medium stores all throughout over here. We should be able to get 3 in here pretty nicely, and one of these is going to be a bank, so that works for me. As for this floor over here, we're just going to decorate it with some nice glass wall, even though, you know, we can't really hang paintings off that. It works. And furniture, lighting, I mean, this lighting's probably a little bit, wait, what? Ooh, this lighting's a lot nicer than I thought it was. I was like, this lighting's probably, like, too big. It's not gonna work, please. No, this is beautiful. This is actually beautiful. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in between there. There we go. And maybe we can use, let's see, resort. I mean, we can use that, but it's just... seems wrong. I don't know, it just seems wrong to me. Malls. We of course have the mall seating. We can go for the side seating. That's what? We have oh wait, we have this. Yes. Actually, I really don't like that one compared to, you know, this one. This one looks good for upper floors. The other one works for, you know, the lobby and whatnot. So I'm gonna leave it as is. Let's just fill in these areas here with some nice decoration. And we do have some money, so we can actually start putting some of these in, right? This is going to cost us... oh, we can get 2 of them. Okay, it works for me. So let's see. We're going to need phone and electrical for most of these. It seems like that's the case. So that works for me. So let's see. What are we going to go for? Oh, that already has electrical. Nice. And we're going to just put some electrical right through here. Oh, boy. This is actually costing a lot of money. So we're only going to be able to get, like, one of these guys in, especially since we have to do phone as well. Yeesh. Or maybe none. Oh, look at that, you guys. Look at that. Well, I guess that's just the way it is. Let's just finish putting in as much electrical as we can, and that's about... Jeez. Well, on the bright side, it's almost tomorrow again, so, you know, we're going to get some money that we can actually work with, especially now that, ooh, a lot of negative buzz over at the restaurant, but, again, that's because people are basically queuing up for forever, and they don't like that at all. So, unfortunately, that's just kind of what happens, you know, it comes with the territory. These guys are kind of happy. We could make them happier with some more decorations, but unfortunately, we don't have the room for that. So, I mean, we can, you know, just make a little butt over here and put some nice decorations over there, but I'm not really interested in that. And they are making a killing right now. They are, like, seriously making a killing. Okay, we made some more money, so that's good. I really hope they become super, super happy just because I would love to raise their rent. It would be an amazing thing to do. Anyway, let's go ahead and open up some more stores over here. Let's see, we want to put down here... let's go for, let's see, we can start with a sporting goods store, sure, and maybe a toy store over here, because I figure there might be kids. There might be some fancy kids over here, I don't know. Let's go for a doll shop, sure. And since we have sporting goods and toys over here, let's put ourselves I guess a department store makes sense. It's basically for family. So, Richie Crosby, nice. Over here, we're going to go for a big box electronic. Wait, putting it right next to the elevator might be a bad idea. That calls for a lot of thievery. Maximum Store Home Entertainment. Superstore Electronics. Let's go for Superstore Electronics. Furniture over here for Dale's and George's Hardware, apparently. And lastly, a fashion boutique. Yeah, I'm sorry, fancy grocery store. We don't need another one of you. Seems like you don't make much profit, and we cannot afford another one. Sad face. Sad face. We can't even afford it. What? We can't afford a bank or anything like that either. That's rude. That is actually rude. Wow. We are going broke very fast. Well, maybe we should actually start saving money in case we run out of electric. Oh, boy. I jinxed ourselves, and I actually jinxed us. I was like, in case we run out of electricity. Yeah, that just happened, actually. Wow. Total demand is 155, and we only have 150. We can afford a little one. It can be temporary, I suppose, just to make sure people stay happy. So let's see, we're going to drop that there and we'll delete it as soon as we are able to get in a bigger one. So this should be able to take care of some of our problems for a little bit. My gosh, I cannot believe that we are even close to achieving this. We need to do so much more, but for that, we need a lot more money. So the money just rolled in, so let's go ahead and actually add in... what was it? I think it was a fashion boutique that we were going to do up here. I really hope that's what it was, because I really can't remember. Let's see, R&V. Why does that seem weird? Oh, they pay us more, so sure. Let's see, do we already have enough electricity going over there? We do. Let's go ahead and extend that over here. And phone, is that in? That is. I don't think we need phone over there, so hopefully that's going to be okay. We need to actually renovate a lot, but I'm going to ignore it just because... I would prefer to get some stuff in here. So let's see. A bank branch. We're going to go for Bank of Chengdu, sure. We're going to go for another fashion salon or whatever it's called. A beauty salon. Yes, there we go. Because it seems like the one that we already have is a little bit too busy sometimes. And lastly, let's see. We can go for a shoe store because I don't think we have much Swimwear outlet? That seems a little bit different. Or we could go for edgy clothing shops. Now, you know what? I'm going to go for swimwear outlet because we only have one. And I figure people might want to, you know, go for some swimwear since it is Miami. Hey! So that's definitely something there. So let's try to add in, let's see, how much are these? 2,550. No, we're going to start with these. So I want to alternate between cafes and donut shops. They don't exactly pay out too much, but these are super, super, super busy like all the time in our mall. So adding more is maybe going to help out the ones that are super busy, actually, you know, not have too long a lines. That way they won't be suffering because I feel like they are kind of suffering sometimes. As for these guys, let's see. The ones that I said that actually, you know, give us a lot more people are the Asian restaurants. We're going to go for a second Anago, even though we already have one. Hey, we completed our contract. Nice. So another, did we not? Did we run out of phone, you guys? Oh, I was like, uh-oh. Did we just straight up run out of phone? No, we did not. Let's see, we need electricity. Oh boy, I was about to start building everything else, and suddenly we just don't have electricity over here. So let's just extend electricity all the way over here, and suddenly we're out of money. I love when that happens, you guys. I love when I keep forgetting every single time. Let's see. Gas as well, because I'm pretty sure we need that, and now we are suddenly almost broke. Great. You guys need water? Oh, I am so sorry. I totally forgot about that. There you go. A little bit of water for you guys, and you guys also need water. I am so sorry. Wait, you really need water? Anybody else? I guess you guys are probably okay. Yeah, it's just a donut shop that needs water. Fair enough. All right, I do want to renovate some places, though, because I don't want people getting really mad at us. I would love to keep how much rent we've been getting. Oh, boy. We are, right. Electricity is a problem, so we're going to have to take care of that right now. And then after that, we'll renovate. So let's go ahead and get rid of that guy there, and we're going to have to build in one of these. Let's see. Where do you fit? You fit right here. Let's make sure everybody gets their electricity, and that should be good. Okay, can we actually renovate anything right now? No. We have to wait for tomorrow, as of course is expected. So, you know, instead of that, let's just go ahead. Let's just go ahead and build in a second restaurant over here. So, we have a Japanese restaurant over here. Let's go for maybe a Thai restaurant over here. Gold Bowl Thai restaurant. Sure, works for me. I mean, if people are going to get really upset about, oh gosh, they're really happy. Yes. Raise that rent. Get that money. That's what we're after right now. But yeah, you know, people will start complaining that they have nothing to eat up here because, you know, there's a long line. They're never going to get seated. So hopefully they'll just be like, hey, there's a restaurant right downstairs. And they'll go right for it because that would be the smart thing to do. But sometimes, you know, these people, not that smart. Let's be real here. So let's see, how is satisfaction going on here? It seems like we have some green coming from these stores, which is always good, because that means they're making a profit and they like actually being where they are. It seems like the higher you go in a building, the happier the stores get, except for these guys over here. Probably because we're charging these guys an arm and a leg, so that makes some kind of sense. These guys, they're actually quite happy. I don't know why it's slightly red. And for some reason, these people are actually really happy, so we're going to just raise their rents, even though, you know, they have other stores that are like them. That's a little bit weird. These guys already have a pretty high rent. We can raise it a little bit. Hey, more money. And these guys are, of course, not happy. So we're going to lower this a little bit just to make them happy because, I mean, that's my own specialty store. It's my own gourmet market, so of course I want them to be happy. Let's see. These guys are very, very happy, so of course we're raising that. And everything else seems to be slightly red or not red at all, so, I mean, we're kind of okay. Oh my gosh. I mean, we're charging an arm and a leg for those guys, and they're like, whatever, you know what? This place is popping. You can charge us whatever. We're making tons of profit. We don't even care. That's basically what it sounds like to me. Well, I mean, as long as it's working for them, that's okay with me. And we should be able to get some money so we can renovate. Thank goodness. Okay, renovation time, you guys, because there's all of our money. Because, yeah, it's definitely been about time. We can probably actually go ahead and do another, let's see, building staff. Can you put another large maintenance up? Ooh. Can we put it up here? Sure. Because it seems like we are definitely in need of another one, and that doesn't fit anywhere else. This, I suppose, can go over there. Just get as much maintenance as we can. And, uh-oh, we just lost somebody. Ew. It was one of our gourmet restaurants. Let's see, they were probably really unhappy with the fact that we had other restaurants like it. It was the Japanese restaurant. Oh, yeah, they were like, not staying here. Let's lower them, because the French are very unhappy with us, and we don't want that happening here. And everybody else seems to be kind of okay. So yeah, ooh, not you guys. Let's lower you back to 100%. That should be okay. But yeah, we need to know another Japanese restaurant, which of course is super, super expensive. But it is what it is. So let's see. Sakura, come back here, and oh, that was a low price. I guess we had to, you know, try to entice them to come back. Ugh. Okay, so how many do we have? We have 274. Oh my gosh, you guys, we need 16 more people, and these guys are very, very unhappy with this. I mean, that makes sense. Let's lower them to 125 maybe. That should be good enough. Let's take a look at satisfaction again. Apparently we, yeah, everybody's starting to get a little bit unhappy. Let's lower them a little bit. It seems like now that they realize they have a lot of competition further upstairs, they're like, not actually going to pay that much anymore. Which makes sense. Oh boy. Candy store, not doing well. That does not surprise me, actually. That really doesn't surprise me. The newsstand not doing well, that surprises me. Why do people not want their magazines? What's wrong with the magazines? Everybody, what? Why? Why? I don't know, but hopefully nobody else leaves us right now because we kind of sort of need that. Kind of sort of need them here, and let's lower this back down because apparently something went very horribly wrong. And suddenly everybody's unhappy with us. These guys, though, not so unhappy. They're definitely getting happy. These guys are super happy. So we're going to raise their rents and... oh my gosh. Yep, this is exactly what I expected. I expected these guys to be super, super happy so we could actually raise their rents from what it was before. So there we go. Everybody seems to like to get coffee upstairs for some reason now. That, again, doesn't make sense, but it does at the same time. It's a little bit weird. Alright, so money. We have enough for one more restaurant. So do we have what we need in place here? No, we do not. So now we have enough for no more restaurants. We're just going to go ahead and lay out all the lines that we need here so that we can maybe do this pretty quickly. Let's see. We're going to need water. We have water only over here. That sucks because we're now going to need water on every single floor here. Which, of course, ends up being very, very expensive. And same thing with gas. It's just... I feel like I probably should have put the closets somewhere else. Because very clearly, this positioning, not exactly good. On the bright side, though, we're almost at tomorrow. So we should be good to maybe finish up the scenario tomorrow. Only if, though, we get plenty of money. Which really depends on if anybody leaves us again or not. Alright, tomorrow is upon us and we now have money. We could pay off the loan, but who wants to do that? There has been a lot of negative buzz from these two guys, I think because we actually need more restaurants. So, let's go ahead and try to get a few more restaurants here. Let's see, these guys are going to pay us pretty well. Thai restaurant, wait, isn't this a Thai restaurant? It is. Chinese restaurant, oh, these guys don't pay that well. I think I want one though. I think I want one here just because I think we have one, right? And we don't exactly have any Indian restaurants, do we? Ooh, these guys pay very well. So let's go for that. Let's go for, let's see, a cocktail lounge, orchid, sure, let's go for that. A seafood restaurant, I don't know if we have one. Seaview Lounge works for me. And we can afford one more. One more. What do we want? I think we want some more, maybe French, Thai? I'm not so sure. Whatever it is, though, it has to be something that people really like. So hopefully we can get that in pretty soon. Let's see. How are we doing in terms of our loans? 7,000 and 14,000. Yeah, we're not paying that off today at all, unfortunately. So hopefully we'll get those in pretty soon. Hopefully we have enough of a... Oh! Hey! We just got a gold medal. Nice. So it seems like we had enough workers between those two restaurants that we didn't exactly need the last few ones. So this is actually quite nice, although, you know, we had to build a lot more than I wanted. We had to clearly very much build. Oh gosh, we're out of gas. That's easily solvable with another one of these guys somewhere down here. We have some room right over here. There we go. But yeah, we had to do something totally different. Like this one is only using one. Like there was no reason to build that whole big thing, but we did it anyway just to keep it looking kind of sort of nice, right? Some kind of symmetrical. So that worked for us. We never actually decorated this side of the lobby, which is a little bit weird. We never really filled out these random gaps, which I would have loved to do, but you know, it worked even without it. Let's just fill in these guys over here just to make it look, there we go. It actually has some wallpaper on there, and finally, after like 5,000 years, you finally fill it in. Yeah, I know. Let me just do this all right up in here as well, just to make sure that it looks super nice, or kind of nice. This looks really weird. I really, really wish I would have actually centered these guys, but at the same time, I didn't really know where we were going to go with the different closets and whatnot, so I had to just shove it to one side, put it right next to the elevator. That way they might be a little bit happy, and well, I'm not so sure if they actually were happy about that, but hey, it worked. It worked in the end. So let's see, satisfaction. These, oh, you are really happy. I mean, we did just change your price. We lowered your rent. So that would be why you're probably super duper happy. These guys still need their gas. Never mind. Oh, they're not that happy. It seems like their customer base went somewhere else, which makes some sense because, you know, their customers were basically lining up forever and not wanting to line up forever. And they probably went to some of these other restaurants, which fair enough. But yeah, I think we didn't really have to build up to floor 40. We had to build it maybe to floor 38, and that would have been good. But 38's a weird number, so I went to floor 40 because, you know, it just makes sense in my head, in my weird head. But this worked, you guys. Even though, you know, without these restaurants, it worked pretty well. Gourmet restaurants are the trick, it seems. And, you know, maybe a rooftop restaurant or two if you want, because the medium ones, for some reason, are always beer gardens. Weird, but okay. I mean, some people might be into that. I don't know. And obviously, you know, adding the bigger stores, because these do employ more people. Like, that's 4 people right there. The bank employs 4 people as well, which makes some sense because we do need, you know, a few tellers and whatnot. And then we need probably a notary public, because that makes some sense. 3 people there, and these guys, let's see, 2. Wait, what? 2? Why did we build that? I don't even know why we built that, but whatever. You know, they're making a profit. They're super happy here. So it works. It works for our purposes here. And I don't know. I kind of like the way this worked in the end, especially after having some few elevators, because, well, they're both broken right now. But if they were both actually working, it would have been quite nice. You know, people just going wherever they needed to go and things just working out very smoothly. What I did not like, though, was that because we had these elevators here, the people always had to walk through these businesses, and it seems like it always wore them down very, very quickly. So if I would do anything different, it's that I would clear out this floor and not have anything on there except for like decorations or something like that, just because way too many people go through there, and that costs us way too much money to constantly be repairing those. I mean, you know, they're probably happy that they have a lot of business, but that's not worth it. It's not worth it because we're still repairing everything, and honestly, these guys don't really get us much money, so that's definitely something that I would do different, you know, if I were to redo this whole thing. But you guys, we are done. We are finally done with this scenario. It's actually been really, really fun because I never thought I would actually play another mall because, you know, I made a mall in another brick in the mall, and I didn't think we would actually go there again. I'm waiting here because I want to actually put in the last 2 restaurants here. So we're going to go for, let's see, a French restaurant, and we're going to go for maybe another seafood restaurant? Maybe not. Maybe we could go for another cocktail lounge. There we go. So that fills out the rest of our mall. But yeah, I never thought I would play with another mall, and doing it this way has been a lot more fun, honestly. But yeah, that's it for this, you guys. That's it. So, if you enjoyed, hit that like button to show your support, and do subscribe if you already haven't. Because eventually, once the producers, the creators, the wonderful people who make Project Highrise come up with something else, we will be back with some more Project Highrise. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome night.